In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 25, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Red Sox versus Chicago White Sox. The Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox continue their battle of Sox this week in Game 2 of a 3-game series on Wednesday. The Red Sox finally seem to have hit their stride following wins in 3 straight series. The White Sox are coming off a tumultuous weekend in New York, with the Chicago White Sox and Yankees nearly coming to blows a few times in the series. The pitching matchup for Wednesday will feature Boston's veteran lefty Rich Hill taking on White Sox right-handed ace Lucas Giolito. The Red Sox are 2-8 in their last 10 during Game 2 of a series and are 1-4 in their last 5 road games versus a team with a winning record. The Red Sox are also 0-4 in their last 4 versus American League Central. The White Sox are 7-1 in their last 8 during Game 2 of a series and are 8-2 in their last 10 versus a team with a losing record. The White Sox are also 9-3 in their last 12 games as a favorite. The Red Sox are expected to start lefty Rich Hill for the second game of this series. He was shelled for 4 runs over 2 innings of work in his last start against the Mariners. He gave up a whopping 6 hits and a 2-run home run. The poor outing snapped a streak of 4 consecutive solid performances for the veteran southpaw since April 24th. I expect him to have another bad one against the White Sox on Wednesday. Although he pitched well before last week, 2 of those 4 solid performances came against the lowly Baltimore Orioles and Texas Rangers. He faced a quality offense earlier in the year in a start against the Twins and was tuned for 4 runs in 4 innings. Chicago has won 13 of their last 20 games overall and should be able to hop all over Boston with their ace Giolito on the mound. So the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. The aforementioned White Sox opened this year with below-average run totals this season. Yet, oddsmakers are still expecting a breakout from one of the league's most talented units. For that reason, the total number has gone under considerably for the White Sox in their games, using strong pitching to compensate for their lack of power. This is another one of those circumstances with Lucas Giolito on the mound. Chicago has averaged only 3.61 runs per game this year. Although they should have success against Rich Hill, the Red Sox will pull the leash early on the lefty. The total number has gone under in 7 of Chicago's last 10 games and 12 of their last 18 games facing American League foes. Boston exploded in their series with the Mariners, but will have some issues with Giolito here. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Houston Astros. The Cleveland Guardians and the Houston Astros wrap up their 3-game set on Wednesday in Houston. The Astros continue to battle the Angels for the top spot in the American League West, while the Guardians are in 3rd place in the American League Central, chasing the Twins along with the White Sox. On the mound Wednesday night will be Cal Quantrill of the Guardians against fellow righty Christian Javier of the Astros. These 2 teams have been trending in the opposite direction over the last 2 weeks, as Houston has ascended to the top of the American League West while Cleveland has fallen below .500, dropping to 3rd in the American League West. Houston has bounced back from a slow start and poses a formidable offensive threat behind Tucker, Alvarez, and Altuve. Look for them to build on a strong showing from Tuesday and make life difficult on Cal Quantrill. Look for Christian Javier to continue his strong start against a Cleveland lineup that has been feast or famine all season. The Astros are 10-2 in their last 12 at Minute Maid, while Cleveland is just 3-7 in their last 10 overall. This game will come down to the Astros' ability to get Quantrill out of the game in the middle innings to allow the Astros' potent lineup to tee off on the suspect Indians' middle relief. The Astros have only blown 3 save opportunities as well this season and have a bullpen of more seasoned veterans to get the game to their closer. Look for this to turn into a bullpen game and the Astros' pen to prevail. So the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. Minute Maid Park has perennially been considered an offense-first park, particularly for this potent Astros lineup. However, this season, the Astros have been far more productive on the road than at home. The Astros are averaging just 3.6 runs per game at home this season compared with 4.7 runs per game away from home. In this current homestand, the Astros have produced just 2.6 runs per game. All of this is happening as Jose Altuve is on his hottest streak of the season. Cleveland is 4-3 to the under in games started by Quantrill and have played to the under in 3 of his last 4 starts. There is a chance for some home run balls tomorrow with 86% humidity in the forecast. Both starting pitchers have acquitted themselves well thus far in 2022 as Quantrill enters with a 3.4 ADR, while Javier boasts an impressive 2.79 mark. Each pitcher is coming off a strong start their last time out and looks poised to build on their recent success. Despite some strong overall numbers, Cleveland has been inconsistent on offense, scoring 3 runs or less in 7 of their last 10 games. Look for them to continue to scuffle on Wednesday, dragging the run total down. The under is 6-1 in Houston's last 7 and 4-1 in Cleveland's last 5. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Los Angeles Angels. The Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels meet Wednesday in MLB action from Angel Stadium. This will be the second installment in a quick 2-game set. In the opener on Tuesday, the Angels powered out a 2-run win. Detmers followed up his complete game shutout on May 10th with a rough game at Globe Life, giving up 3 earned on 3 hits and 2 walks in 3.2 innings. Outside of the shutout, Detmers has given up 6 earned in a 9.1 inning span over his last trio. As for Otto, he had a rough game versus the Red Sox May 14th, but bounced back in a tough loss to Houston. Statistically, Los Angeles has everything going their way. They are the much better team in terms of runs scored per game and in runs allowed per contest. Both of these pitchers come into this matchup with slightly elevated ERA. But Detmer's WHIP is much better than Otto's. Otto comes into this game and has allowed 10 runs in his last 10 innings of work, while Detmers has allowed 3 runs in his last 12.2 innings pitched. The Angels have been very good this year and have a very solid lineup, while the Rangers' offense has scored about 60 runs less than Los Angeles. Plus, their bullpen is far superior to that of Texas. Detmers has shown flashes of brilliance, and it makes sense to go with Los Angeles. This should be a fun pitching battle, but offensively the Angels probably have control, so the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. These teams have played a lot of high-scoring affairs this season. In the 7 games they have played, all 7 have seen more than 8.5 runs scored. This includes last week's 3-game set where the fewest number of runs scored in a game was 11. These teams have gone over in 7 of the last 8 meetings against one another. Run production is never an issue, and this is a battle of 2 teams that are averaging nearly 9 runs per game. The total went over in each of last week's 3 head-to-head games as they averaged 12.34 runs, 19.33 hits, and 8 walks. Their 4-game series in April saw the over go 3-0-1 as that series averaged 12.5 runs per game. When the Angels and Rangers meet, a lot of runs are scored. With Texas having won 4 of the games and the Angels having won 3, it apparently doesn't matter who wins. Good pitching seems to go out the window and these games turn into a shootout. The soft pitching matchup is a key piece yet again for a high total. The starting pitching matchup is not a great one either, so runs should be the order of the day. This has the makings of another high-scoring matchup between these teams. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.